Good morning, everyone. Good to see everybody on this terrific Tuesday. Let's begin our. Everything okay?
Hold on. Okay. Go now.
Okay. Good morning. It's great to see everybody on this terrific Tuesday. Let's begin our morning with a moment of silence. Thank you. Please stand as we say the pledge and the Graceville School Code of Conduct. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As a member of the Graceville family, I will do my best every day. I will come to school ready to learn. I will be honest and kind. I will treat people and property with respect. I will take responsibility for my actions. I make Graceville great. Thank you, boys and girls. You may be seated. Well, I'm missing my other half here. Miss Johnson's not with us this morning, but she is here. She just has some eye issues, and so we're letting her deal with that. So we hope she gets to feeling better and get her eye all taken care of. But it's good to see everybody today. I noticed I am not in very patriotic colors, but I know a lot of people are today, and that's because today we are observing 9/11. Today we refer to it as 9/11, not just because it is September 11th, but because on 9/11, 17 years ago, we had the biggest terrorist attack on U.S. soil, and up in New York, the Twin Towers, and none of you children were alive at that time because it's been 17 years ago, but it was a day that truly changed our country forever. So it's a part of history that all of the adults, even a lot of high schoolers, were alive for. And so we want to, just think about that. We're going to be flying our flag today at half staff, and what that means is when the boys go out and raise the flag, instead of raising it all the way to the top, they raise it halfway. And in our country, we do that out of respect to either memorialize or honor somebody. So on certain days we'll do it. Just recently when Senator John McCain died, we kept it at half staff for a little bit. And so that's an executive order that comes from our government, and they'll let me know to fly the flag at half staff. And so today, in honor of all the victims from 9/11, we are flying our flag at half staff. So I know some of you younger kids, it's really not an issue you'll probably talk about today, but maybe for you 4th and 5th graders in your social studies lesson today, you might learn a little bit about 9/11. Again, it was a day that changed our history and changed our world here, especially in America. But we're so proud to be Americans, where we just have the greatest country in the world, and that's why so many other people all over the world want to come be here, because we truly have the greatest country in the world. And so kids, I just want you to think about when you say the pledge. I'll be honest, and I would guess if you were to ask your teacher, a lot of them would say, before 9/11, I was always patriotic and I loved my country, but after 9/11, I think I looked at the flag differently. I felt more strongly about our country and felt more patriotic. And maybe you want to ask your teachers, do you remember where you were when the terrorist attack went down? What happened where you were? A lot of the teachers, like myself, Miss Hardiman, Miss Johnson, a lot of the teachers were actually here teaching the day that happened. And so ask them if they can remember. There's a lot of things in your life that as you grow up you'll remember that are marked by big events in our country, in our world, and this is one that your teachers will all have a memory of. So make sure and ask them today, what do you remember? Where were you when 9/11 happened? Okay. All right. Well, let's see, what else do we have going today? Today is our first day of chorus. So chorus members, I know you're going to do a great job. Excited that you're joining chorus, and you need to make sure you have your ride planned until 4 o'clock. And then for birthdays today, it's 9/11, and we don't have any birthdays, so no birthdays today. Now, I just want to remind you today at 10 o'clock, it's actually at 10, about 10:05, a little after 10, we're going to have our Run, Hide, Survive drill. Now, just like we have fire drills, it's just for practice. We call it a drill because it is so that we can practice in case something ever were to happen. Now, we hope, and most likely nothing will ever happen, so it's not something we should worry about, but it's always good to have that practice. And so today, we are going to be practicing our Run, Hide, Survive. And so what happens with that is you listen to your teacher, you'll get, just like this morning when you got like an alarm, you'll get an alarm, your teachers will get an alarm, and you'll know that means that we're supposed to do something. And your teacher, you need to look, boys and girls, to your teacher, you need to be as quiet as you can so that everybody can hear. So make sure you're aware, whatever you're doing, you stop, you look at your teacher for directions, and make sure your mouth's closed so you can listen. And so if the teacher says, everybody come over here and hide, then that's what you do, and be as quiet as you can. If she says, everybody, come on, we're leaving, and you need to get out the door, then you need to do what she says. So remember, teachers, your first instinct in a real emergency would be probably to run. So keep that in mind today. If you need to hide, of course, hide, but we want it to be as close to a real emergency as you can, so that if we ever have an emergency, you would know exactly what to do. So make sure, again, boys and girls, this is not anything to be scared of. There is no danger. We just want to practice. Okay? All right. Well, I think that's about it. Remember, teachers, tomorrow we have a faculty meeting and our Apex team huddle after school tomorrow. So we're excited about that. And I think that's it. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a great day. Remember to be respectful, be responsible, be ready, be a tiger.